Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement. Thank you for joining me today. I am going to pound the table today about First Mining Gold. But before I do that, this is not investment advice. Don't buy, sell the stock, adopt a puppy, do anything based upon what I'm about to say. But I am very optimistic about First Mining Gold. I think it is one of the most overlooked, neglected, and abused companies in the gold mining sector right now. And the reason I say that, I think there's a couple things. Number one, uh, let's be honest. The company's been around like what 5 years. The stock has not done a whole lot. There's a lot of people who bought it, who were excited about it, and it just kind of stagnated and lingered for a number of reasons. There was basically there was a big bear market in precious metals. That certainly didn't help things. It helped the company when they bought all the great projects they now have, but during that period, gold mining and gold mining stocks were not generally looked upon very favorably. So a lot of people bought the stock, held on to it. It went up, it went down, and there's a lot of overhead baggage. Number two, it's very misunderstood. They started out as a mineral bank. Now they have transitioned into more of a developer. In some ways, kind of a hybrid developer, royalty company, investment company. I'm going to do my best to explain it to you here going forward. But I think my opinion, only my opinion, is that the company's really been held back. And when it does move, and I believe it's going to move fast and furious. And a lot of people are going to miss out. And when it does move, a lot of people are going to remember the company, revisit the company, and it's going to spell a much higher share price than where we are right now. So, what's going on with the company right now? Well, right now, they have, I'll say seven big things going on. Three of which are joint venture partnerships which they have signed and gotten into with very high quality mining companies. And what they've done is, First Mining Gold had this group of projects they'd acquired during the mining downturn, and they've started to joint venture them out with other companies so that those companies can earn into a large percentage ownership in the project, but the other companies have to spend a lot of money developing the project. And at the end of the day, at minimum, First Mining is going to wind up holding on to 20% interest in the projects, royalties in the projects, etc. So quickly, those three partnership joint ventures that they've gotten into, the first, most recent, Big Ridge Mining in Newfoundland. Have you heard of Newfoundland? It's like the hottest gold mining, one of the hottest gold mining regions going right now. They just joint ventured their Hope Brook project with Big Ridge Mining. So that's looking very good. It's very early days, but Big Ridge Mining, from what I can see, has a great management team and great prospects. Pickle Crow was another project they joint ventured out. That's with Autico. Do yourself a favor, do a little research on the Pickle Crow project and Autico. Autico, Auteco, is a Australian company. From what it's going very, very well, way ahead of schedule. Super high grade drill results are coming through, and if I've had this correct from what I'm reading, it's one of the highest grade mines in Canada, is what they're saying is going to happen there. So look into that one. Number three, Treasury Metals. First Mining Gold basically merged their Goldland project with Treasury Metals because Treasury Metals had a large 1,000,000 ounce, I believe it was, pretty much permitted mine that they were developing. And First Mining had their Goldland project, which just happened to be adjacent to their project. So they merged the companies together, and through that transaction, First Mining was able to retain, or it was given a 40% interest in Treasury Metals. So there's three, I guess what you would call joint venture partnership projects that First Mining's gotten into out of like the 7 things they have going on. So, I mean, are they a developer? I'd say they're a developer. All 3 of those mines are being developed, or there are solid concrete plans for all 3 of those mines to be developed. First Mining will retain at minimum a 20% interest in each of those projects. First Mining also, by the way, will retain a royalty in each of those projects. So what would you call First Mining at this point? A developer? 20% plus 20% plus 20%. I guess you could say they have a 60% interest if you add it all together in a major gold development projects. But if you buy First Mining, you get kind of that diversity of all 3 of those projects. But the key is that they've been able to monetize those projects. And by the way, they've got paid cash. They've got great terms on all those deals. Fair terms, but great terms. So they've brought some cash into the company as well. Another project that First Mining is developing themselves is the 100% owned Springpole project, which has the potential to be one of the biggest gold mines in Canada. So I'll let you do some work on that one, but it's a massive, I believe it's 300,000 ounce a year potential producing mine when it's built. I mean, they own 100% of it. They're moving that forward. They're doing some more drilling this year. So you've got these 3 side, smaller projects that they've joint ventured out, and then you've got this massive Springpole project, which looks very, very good. On top of that, they have 2 other projects. The Cameron, which is in Canada. It's a 1 million ounce resource project, which they plan on doing some drilling themselves on in the future. First Mining still owns that one. That's one that could be either developed or could be joint ventured or put out in a partnership like the other ones. And then they have a portfolio or a group of projects in Quebec. And Quebec, another hot mining area right now, hot area for gold mining exploration and development. They've got a very attractive group of properties in Quebec. So how do you value this company? Well, if you take, here's one way you can value the company. If you take the value of the 3 JV partnership projects, Newfoundland, Pickle Crow, Treasury Metals, and you apply some basic accounting math to them, those are, let's say, worth about $100 million. Let me look at my notes. But they also have $50 million in cash. So it comes to about $160 million. That leaves about $100 million for the total value of Springpole, the Cameron project, Quebec, and the royalties. They have a royalty portfolio, which is becoming very attractive as well. So is it an undervalued stock? Yes. Will it do well in the future? Who knows? But I think if gold prices stay where they are or increase, and the interest in gold mining stocks picks up, that we're going to see just phenomenal growth within First Mining Gold. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you learned something, and I hope you have a great day.